Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kyger1324 up here today with something pretty awesome. This is definitely one of my bigger videos of thing. I know it's been a while since we've done a video, but today should hopefully cover it. I'm recording on my tablet just for variety's sake, just so I can use up some space on my tablet. Well, not really use up space, more so I don't have to use up a lot of space on my phone. And not only that, I wanted to test it out, see if it comes out alright, that sort of thing. Then I know I can use my tablet if I don't have space on my phone. So this is a two-part video. Well, not really a two-part. It's going to be two videos in one. Hopefully, we'll see how we go. If it turns out the pickups turn out too long, I'll then just do this as a pickups video and then do the unboxing in here straight afterwards. But and we'll talk about that next. But so I did a trade-in today in CEX, and I just traded in a ton of games, and I mean a ton. I got rid of 3 of my collections. First, I got, well, 2 really. GameCube and original Xbox games. I just got rid of them. I don't need them anymore. I have my modded Wii, so I've got my GameCube games on there. And also, I'm going to be doing the same thing for my original Xbox. They do a modded Xbox with all the original Xbox games. And in this box is something even awesomer. And I can't wait to open it up and show it off. So I just traded in a bunch of games, and I just threw in some heavy hitters in there. Some Xbox One games and PS4 games that I'd finished. Like FIFA 18 I don't need, so I just traded that in. I don't care about FIFA. A few of my, you know, copies, alternative copies and things like that. And I got £131.34 in total. Crazy. I'm just going to put my hand, it's all in this bag, I'm just going to put my hand in the bag, pull something out. So there's not going to be any continuity here. It's not going to be all PS4 games shown first and Xbox stuff like that. It's just going to be whatever I pick out first. So let's just get straight into it. And a PS4 game, £10. Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. It was cool to see that the PS4 did get a physical version of the Ultimate Edition with all of the DLC, of course. The first Injustice game is fantastic. I've yet to play the second one. I remember playing this on the Xbox 360 when it first came out, loving it, thinking it was a really good fighting game. Don't normally like fighting games, but I enjoyed this one. I do have it on the Game Pass on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One. But it's not the Xbox 360 version, it's the Xbox 360 version, and this is the ultimate one, and the only other way to get this is on Xbox 360. They didn't bring it out on the Xbox One, so it's cool to see that, and not bad for a tenner. I was down to my last like £10, and I was trying to figure out what to get, and I just went with that one instead, just because it's if I'm going to play Injustice 2, maybe I'll refresh my memory and try out some of the alternative characters that I never used to play ever. Movie, Daddy Daycare, nothing special. My partner Heather I said if you want anything just throw it in. So yeah, they CEX now have 50p lineup of DVDs, which is great. So all their 50p DVDs are together now. And yeah, Daddy Daycare, I think she said that she had it, but she didn't have the case for it, or the disc didn't work. It's an alright movie, Eddie Murphy comedy. Another PS4 game, Samurai Warriors 4. £8. I've played quite a bit of this before. I remember I played it on my brother's PS4 well before I got my own PS4. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good Samurai Warriors game. It's a lot fast-paced, a lot different, a lot more fast-paced, and pretty crazy over the top, again, as is the Warriors games. Plus, I needed it for the full Warriors set. I'm kind of pissed because I now have all of the Dynasty Warrior games, apart from Dynasty Warriors 5, which I did have, but I believe it was at my mum's, and when they were moving all the stuff around, doing the house up, it must have just got thrown away, so there was about 15, 20 PS2 games that have just gone. I don't know where they've gone, but they did bring the records up, and as you can see over there, I now have my record, and I don't know where you can see, but that shelf, all the Xbox games are gone. I might do a record collection video. Not a lot's changed in it since the last one, to be honest, but maybe I'll do it in this style where I talk more about it, because I might start getting back into collecting some records. So I finally just went for it and got No Man's Sky. Now, a lot of people don't like this game because it just promised to be something it wasn't. The final game wasn't what was promised. But it's been updated since then. A lot of things have been changed to make the game more playable. There's multiplayer in it now and stuff like that. And it's one of them games that's quite relaxing. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's sort of like a big open space game with loads of planets. You can just go, fly in your ship, go to different planets, get like items and materials, build things, build your ship, like find aliens. It's one of them really games that sounded really good on paper. Unfortunately, the final product was not what it meant to be. But I think a few years have passed and most people have sort of forgiven that now, or just sort of gone, you know what, they've remedied most of the problems. So I thought I got it. It's one of them, and again, it's an exclusive, so I need to have it anyway. But it's one of them controversial games, and it's a mixed review kind of thing. Some love it, some hate it, some people think it's not as bad as what they think. Another one of Heather's, Farm Life, £3.50. Likes her farming games, I guess. One Xbox One game here. I've got here Shadow of Mordor. I always end up having this game in my collection, then end up trading it in. So I thought I'd just get it back to play it. I know the Game of the Year edition is always on sale, so I can always pick the DLC up for cheap. And yeah, great game. I hear the second one is even better. Think Batman Arkham Asylum meets Lord of the Rings, and that's what you've got there. Fantastic game. I have played a little bit of it. I decided to get a new Lego game. When I say a new one that I haven't played up, well, I've got two here actually, you'll see. And this is Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I never really buy Lego games on a whim anymore. I used to buy every Lego game first thing. Now I don't do that. I normally just wait and get them when they're a bit cheaper. And I've yet to play quite a few Lego games. There's so many now, and there's The Incredibles has just come out. They've got the DC Villains one coming out, and no doubt there'll be one out for Christmas as well. There's normally like 3 Lego games, one at the beginning of the year, one at the middle of the year, one at the end of the year. They're popular, they're great. I enjoyed the first Lego Marvel Superheroes game, thought it was great. Looking forward to giving this one a go, and I mainly got it to play it with Heather. We can play these games co-op and also do some videos on it as well. Awesome stuff. And the other Lego game I got was Lego Worlds. Again, one of those Lego games that sort of was a little bit different. Isn't your traditional Lego game. It's more about building your own sort of worlds and creativity. Think like Minecraft creative mode, or something like what's the other one? I don't know, you know, these creative games, that sort of thing. There is a story mode in it, but the main focus is creativity. Some people say the camera angles and stuff make it hard to do it. Some people say it's you know, once you figure it out, it's not too bad. But again, another Lego game that I didn't have and wanted to try out. Oh, these are just games that they didn't take. They didn't take all of them. Some games they didn't take. Don't know what the reasons for, but they just didn't take them. So, can't have win them all. The Last Mimsy, Heather just got another copy of that, so she has one and her mum has one. And then I also got Samurai Warriors 4 2. I haven't played the second version of Samurai Warriors 4, but yeah, hopefully it will be, you know, as it's meant to be, you know, an updated version, more characters, more modes, that sort of stuff. And there's also the Empires version as well. Picked up Logan. I haven't watched this movie yet. I mainly got it because you'll see why I mainly got it. But yeah, Logan, of course, my son. So awesome. I hear it's a good movie. On the Xbox 360, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Blast. £3.50. Sorry if I'm not saying the prices, they're trading, so it doesn't really matter. So this is basically the Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 game, which I believe came out on PS2, or it might have already came out on the Xbox 360. And this one comes with all of like enhanced visuals and also like 38 DLC costumes included. So it's sort of like the best version of the game. There's so many Naruto games nowadays, and it's crazy. There's so many. But I'll give them a go because I hear they're pretty good games. If you like Dragon Ball Z games and that. I picked up Minecraft. Case is in a pretty bad condition. I should have really picked up another case. Doesn't really matter though. Just had to get another version of Minecraft because, as you know, I wanted to start doing some Minecraft videos with my partner. Be great, be pretty awesome to see how that works out. Kung Fu Panda on the PS2, sorry. Haven't watched the movie yet, to be honest, surprisingly. And then Dancing Stage Fusion, played some good Dance Revolution on holiday. And obviously you can use the iToy with this if you want to. But yeah, and then the last few bits and bobs here we have. They didn't have a lot of PS2 games that I didn't already have, and the ones that were more expensive, I'm sort of like, I want to try and get the cheaper PS2 games first, and then go to the more expensive ones later, just because it means I can get more bang for my buck now. Silent Scope 2, I think I have the first one. It's an arcade sniper shooter game. You probably played it in the arcade. I don't know how well the console translates to. Beverly Hills Cop, another Blast game, and it is terrible. I've heard terrible things about this game, but didn't have it, so I had to have it in the collection. Want a full set, of course. And then Big Game Hunters, Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2005. There's so many of these Cabela games, it's unbelievable. And some people really enjoy them. I think if you're going to do hunting, do it in a video game, don't do it in real life. It's just my opinion. And then World Rally Championship 3. I love me some rally games. Didn't have this one on the Xbox 360. Had to pick it up. And last but not least, X-Men the collection. I did used to have some of the X-Men films, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go all in and just get this set. It weren't bad for a tenner, to be honest. And it comes with all of the X-Men movies, you know, X-Men, X-Men 2, The Last Stand, Origins Wolverine, First Class, X-Men Wolverine, which was like the sequel, which was like, you know, before Logan. There was Origins Wolverine, then there was Wolverine, and then there was Logan. And then obviously Days of Future Past and Apocalypse, and that's why I got Logan, because it weren't on this. So yeah, all of the X-Men movies I want to watch. If you're wondering what movies we're going to be watching next, of course the last series we finished was Saw. We watched Train to Busan last night. I just rented it on the Xbox because Heather wanted to watch it. Got to say, it was a pretty good movie. It's a Korean sort of zombie virus infected movie on a train, and it's kind of an interesting one. It's really good, actually, to be honest. It's not the best movie I've ever watched, but it was definitely one of the good foreign movies. And that's the thing about foreign movies, is they're a little bit different, so you have to understand that the direction is a little bit different, but still a good movie is a good movie. And then we're probably going to go on and watch the Star Wars movies again. Got to have that at least once or twice a year. Got to have a Star Wars marathon. You have to do it. I know it's a bit late, gone past May the 4th, but hey, it'd be good, because this time going around, the last time we went around and did it, we watched The Force Awakens for the first time on my Blu-ray, and this time we're doing it, and I'm going to watch The Last Jedi for the first time on Blu-ray. And then we've been watching Minecraft videos here and there, and just a bit of wrestling and stuff here and there. So that's the pickups for today. That's the pickup. So actually went a lot quicker than before, but it's not the only pickup we got here. Alright. Guys, it's here. You know that modded Wii I got a long time ago? It seemed like a long time ago. It's crazy. I love the Wii Cube, of course, X-Emulation. Thank you very much for hooking me up again. Not hooking me up, I paid for it, obviously. They don't do any special thing because I'm a YouTuber or nothing like that. I'll pay full price for it. And in here is called the Modfather. Alright, the right name for that. This is one of the most awesome modded systems you're ever going to see. It's an original Xbox. It's crystal. It's got LEDs in there. It's got cooling fans. And it's got 100,000 games. Alright, this is not an Xbox by any means. On the outside, it looks like a pretty cool Xbox. On the inside, when you turn it on, it ain't gonna look like an Xbox, I can assure you that much. This is 100,000, 50 different great systems, retro as you can be. This is not like a plug and play. This is full good hardware. This is good work right here. I am happy to finally have their big one. They do 3 systems. They do the Wii Cube, which is a modded Wii with a bunch of Wii games, up to 150 Wii games, and a full library of GameCube games, and also availabilities to add Game Boy Advance games on there. Then there's the upcoming Mega Mod, which is a Xbox Classic with all of the original Xbox games, except a few games that aren't going to be included, like all the club football games, because it's the same games, just repeated, just with a different team of your different team as the main team. But you can, if the games that aren't on there, you do want on there, you can ask. But like, I had a look at the list, and to be honest, they're just sort of weird Japanese games that probably you won't know how to play if you don't speak Japanese, and you know, kids games and things like that. Games not worth having for the hardcore Xbox gamer. And also, it also does include 50 homebrew original homebrew games, and some of those are Dreamcast games, which would be pretty interesting. And then in this box we have the Modfather, like I just said what it is, and of course both the Modfather and the Mega Mod both have options for classic black Xbox, or all in for an extra 20 quid you get the crystal with all of the LEDs and stuff. I'm just going to go and get some scissors and open this bad boy up. There you go, got the old trusty knife. Don't play with knives, kids. Where to start? Alright, let's have a look. Might not need it. I'm not good with opening boxes, guys, so yeah. There we go. You know what? I'm glad that they didn't go with Hermes. It was Parcel Force. This turned up at like 1 o'clock, just before we were about to go into town. Noticed the Parcel Force fan outside, and then the guy came round with a big package, and I thought, you know what, good timing. Very excited to see that. Definitely made my day getting this. It was meant to come today anyway. They did say it would be here today. It was just because I was getting a little bit worried because the tracking number that they had given me wasn't working, but it wasn't their fault. It was the actual track, because they use Parcel Monkey or something like that, which is like a courier service, that's sort of like a courier comparison service, but it was just done through Parcel Force, and obviously their tracking doesn't show up straight away, and half the time the tracking comes up after the product has arrived. So yeah, but as you can see, the box was in much better condition, and they've gone away from Hermes. I think too many people had complained about the Hermes service, which again isn't X-Emulation's fault. It is the courier service's fault, and I'm glad that they went with the smart decision and went away from Hermes. And because they were telling me that they had people complaining their parcel had never turned up, and it was Hermes who had lost the parcel, and that was like £200 worth of stuff gone. I can see, again, we're greeted with a X-Emulation leaflet, which will be the instructions, which is good. But they said to me this is, again, simple plug and play, but there might be a little bit more to it. So let's move the box quickly and open up the instructions. Again, big thick manual, again nicely in this brown envelope, of course, business envelope, and again big sheets of instructions. Awesome. Instruction manual. Again, ROM sets and Xbox emulators and File Explorer. So it's telling you sort of how to select some of the emulators, because obviously it's an emulation device, of course, as is most modding systems these days. Again, emulation. Again, some might call it a touchy subject, but again, one of the things is with that emulation, it's really main companies use it in their virtual consoles and things like that. So it's telling you in here pretty much how to get to the ROMs and open up the game. So let's just have a look through and see what games are included. It says here 100 dashboard skins, so you can access through the dashboard. You can change the skins on your TV, which I might fiddle around with. It's got 70 original unreleased homebrew games on here, which is cool. We can see some homebrew games, of course. For those of you who don't know what homebrew means games made by individual people, which could be a hack or a mod or homebrew, like an in-make game built up, put onto a ROM and then onto a main disc. And of course, you can watch DVDs on here, which is good. So you've got some apps on here, so you can watch DVDs and play your music on here, which is good as well, like an original Xbox can. And it's got 50 original Xbox games on here. So 30 NEC PC98, 700 MGT same coupe, or SAM-et, yep. These are probably like old PCs and things. 47 Supervision, 3600, when I say 100, like 1000, like 3600. Kawa arcade, 48 Chip 8 games, 54 Vectrex games. That's kind of an interesting one to see Vectrex on here. Virtual Boy, it looks like we've got the full library of Virtual Boy games on here.
Not smoking, are you now?
No. And then obviously we've got here, they put all of the Game Boy games on here. So they've got some Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and some Japanese ones. But I think they said that they weren't going to put Game Boy Advance games on here because I've already got them. CPS 3, Sharp X68000, again old coin-op. Atari Lynx, which is a handheld Atari system. MSX and MSX2, Japanese PC, mainly known for Metal Gear. TurboGrafx PC engines and the 6 Super Graphics, which is great. TurboGrafx is an awesome underrated system. Hello. 150 PlayStation 1 games on here. This is just telling you what's on here if you want to look through it and how to access them. Rain Arcade Coin Ops, and then also we've got like Ninja Premium, which the Ninja Premium thing has all like Mega Drive, Sega, CD, Super Nintendo, NES, some original games and stuff like that. So you know all of your main sort of 80s, 90s consoles. Final Burn, ZX Spectrum, Spectrum 128. A lot of these PCs and systems I don't know a lot about. Amstrad, 40,000 Amstrad games. ColecoVision, Intellivision, Nintendo 64, Super Famicom, NES, Hypervision, Game Gear, Commodore 64, the Amiga, VIC-20, Sega SGS, SGS 1000, which is an old, I believe, arcade or old PC Sega system, 32X, Mega Drive, Mega CD, Neo Geo, Pokemon. It's got its own thing for Pokemon. Atari ST, Atari 2600, can't get much more old than that. MAME, Atari 800, Atari 7800, Atari Jaguar, and then it's got some like Pocket Neo Geo, Odyssey as well. It's got like the Odyssey 2. So this has got the ROM hacks and things like that on all the games on here. And then in here, it's telling you how to load it up and things like that. So I'm not going to actually load it up and show you it turn on the key. Well, I may not, because it means that I'm going to have to pause the video and read through this. I'm just going to have a quick look. Let me just pause it and have a quick look through this, just so I've got a brief idea what I need to do when I set it up. Okay, so I was just having a quick look through. It didn't really say what things you need to set up. It was just sort of saying some games will require you to have to go on to certain things. check BIOS, that sort of thing, basic emulation thing, that sort of stuff. So again, let's get this packaging out of the way and open up what we have inside. I might not have enough time to show it playing, but what I will do is I will show do a video of like the app with game capture card and go through it, not showing off every single game and talking about every game, just sort of going through, pointing out some of the good ones. So up first we have a controller, of course. Again, this is not an official one, it's a play-on one, and it actually feels quite nice actually. I've got to say I do like this one. It's obviously a third-party controller, but still good that they include that, and the triggers on this one feel more like an Xbox 360 trigger. Kind of actually kind of a nice controller. Got turbo button on there. Never really played an original Xbox that much, so I'm very limited when it comes to knowing how to use the controller very well. Yeah.
I'm going to put him down for a nap till 6.
Alright.
So then he can go.
This is kind of a nice surprise.
He's tired.
They included a copy of the Halo 2 multiplayer map pack. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's a expansion pack to Halo 2, and it gave you some more maps. Before there was digital DLC, had to be done on disc. Pretty cool to have actually, and this is actually getting harder to find actually. It really is getting harder to find. One sec. Bloody so hot. So yeah, Halo 2 multiplayer map pack. Can't really complain. It's great. And what we got in here? Probably a wire or something. Like I said, it's not going to look like a traditional Xbox when you turn it on. But it seems like there's a lot of customization options. It's cool that they do include the ability to play DVDs and stuff on here. So I think this is the power lead, the power adapter, X emulation, retro gaming. Yeah, so they just got a sticker on it. But otherwise, it's just a power thing. I don't know why it's gone in like that. Maybe this is a special one or something. I don't know. I've never seen a plug like that. Awesome stuff. Of course, X emulation, I really do rate them. So if you guys want the best modded systems, check out X emulation. Of course, AV cables. Of course, even though the Xbox can use AV, it does support composite and also even some cases HDMI. Some games again, which is crazy because you know the Xbox was what? How old? DVD playback kit. So oh yeah. So this, you plug this in, and this allows you to watch to play movies. I think it either allows you to play movies or is what you need to plug in and use the TV remote to play movies, because the Xbox Classic was a very good DVD player back in its day. It was amazing for its time. And that's what I think this is the Xbox DVD remote. So I might have to check out a DVD on it and see how good it works. If not, I'm probably just going to use my Xbox One anyway. But it's cool that they do include the official Xbox remote. Yeah, DVD player. Again, takes one AAA battery, so not very hard to get hold of. But still, that's awesome. So maybe if I want to watch a DVD, I'll try it with this one day and see what it looks like and compare it. But we shall see. And I think all we have left now is the actual system itself, and I can already tell just by trying to move it, it's heavy. So they've definitely messed around with the inside of this. Oh. And the original Xbox is a beast of a console. I mean, the Xbox One is massive, but the original Xbox was big for its time, and Microsoft has just put up the original design, the prototype, which was done in the shape of an X. That would have been a pretty cool system actually, if it would have came out like that. It's kind of cool how they change design ideas before the final production. And yes, I can see that this is modded beyond belief. Oh my goodness, this is not an Xbox. Oh my god. So as you can see, you've got the watermark with the sticker with the X emulation, and as you can see, this thing weighs a ton. You've got LEDs in there. You won't see it until I turn it on, but as you can see, if we turn it around, there is the cooling fan. Now that is very important because the original Xbox was known for its overheating, and even the Xbox 360 and Xbox One still had that problem. And no offense, but in the way the weather's been lately, it's good to have a cooling system. But as you can see, you know that's been modified. So if you just give me a minute, I'm going to set it up, turn it in, set it all up, and we'll see. We'll go from there. But I don't know how well it's going to turn out because I'm going to have to hold the tablet the other way around. Or hold it and then set it like that. So just give me a minute to set it up. So I've turned it on, and that is what it looks like. But that is how it looks. However, on my TV, it's not. It looks really cool. On my TV, it's not fully. The monitor's not right, so I might not be able to have this plugged in up here because I can't read that, and I don't know how you.
Options there.
No.
Yeah, it will. It'd be the Xbox that you have to change.
Oh. This dot is the TV.
Oh, it's working there.
No, it's.
A.
I am. What the fuck? Okay, there's a picture of a woman wearing a t-shirt with an error picture come up. That's really weird. I might have to plug it in downstairs and try it downstairs. Having a bit of issues with the actual TV size, and that's my TV. I'm sure it's the TV. I don't think it's the fault of the. I think it's the TV. I messaged them, but it does seem really well done. Actually, it looks pretty awesome. It's kind of a shame that I can't see it fully on my TV. Because I don't know how. Wait, here we go.
You can take him to the shop if you want.
No, how do I go across? Oh.
It's cinema, that's why.
No, it's not. It's got mute. Oh, I just paused it. So I've managed to find a game and load it up. The only problem is this TV that I'm using on. It's quite an old TV, so it won't let me fiddle around with the actual screen size. So what I'm going to do is set it up downstairs later when I get back from the shop, and just see if it will work downstairs. If that's the case, that's fine. I can just bring up my PS2 or something and have my PS2 up here and then have the Xbox downstairs. That's fine. But as you can see, the games are fine. It's the menu that was playing up for me, the screen size menu. But as you can see, it's playing Wolfenstein 2 there. I just don't know why it's not working very well at the moment. Like I said, I need to put, because I weren't able to. I need to sort of think about Yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Oh, well, the dish tray's still open, so that's at least. Well, it looks pretty good actually, and you know, I don't know how well you saw it. It's not like your traditional Xbox. It is a modded system at heart. I'm gonna message them anyway and say, is there any way to adjust the screen size? But yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a really good system. It looks great, and I can be assured that it's probably going to run great as well. It weren't working with that Wolfenstein now because I don't know what I hit, and if that's a PC game, you might need to mess around by pressing a certain button. I don't know, but nonetheless, I'm very happy with how it looks, and it's just I wish I could have put a little bit of time to play it today, but at the moment I can't, so I'm gonna go shop in a minute anyway. When I come back, I'll try set it up downstairs and see if that works. What? Yeah, I know. So I'll try that when I get back and see if it works. But anyway, guys, this has been a bit of an unboxing and a gameplay, not gameplay, an unboxing, mini review, I guess, and some pickups. Definitely a good day for me, at least. I'm just hoping that I really am hoping that the games and that run fine. I'm really hoping that I figure it all out. It seems like this one is a lot harder to navigate at first, but it seems like this one's definitely more like an emulation device, and it's definitely something a lot different, and something probably one of those game things that you just need to figure it out how to get it all set up and stuff. If I don't think you need to wait a sec. Well, they just said that I can change the setting menu actually, so I'll just quickly try it and see. Yeah, they said I can change the setting. I can't seem to find it because I can barely read it, so I don't know which one it is. I can barely read it. System. Here we go, screen calibration. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Okay, there we go, good. There we go. Okay, so, no, I have set it up. There we go. Everything's set up as good as it can be. It's, not perfect. Wait. I can do it, but if you want, wait, I'll just come with you. I'm just gonna end this. It's the how the Xbox looks. Looks pretty good. Pretty awesome. So yeah, I managed to sort the screen out. Goes like that. And then it goes into that. So I managed to get it open properly. Games launch DVD. So if you want to watch DVDs, you need this. Plug it in. And you can watch your DVDs. Now, one thing I do want to mention is they did say to me that you can plug in a keyboard. Now, I don't see any USB slots, so I don't know how that works. Maybe they are USB slots and I'm just being stupid, but I don't think they are, so I'll have to look that one up. So, of course, got DVDs, games, application, emulations, system, file explorer, dashboard, reboot. That's what I kept hitting, was reboot, because I couldn't see the screen, because this was, all I could see were these from here, like that's all I could see was that. So I kept hitting that, thinking it was system, and it weren't. So I managed to calibrate the screen. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for now. This TV isn't the best, but I am going to hopefully upgrade for a 4K TV downstairs, so maybe I'll get rid of this TV. I don't know. So let's just go to emulators. It's going to check, and here's the emulator. So it's got like the 7800, 5200, Akai Box, Coinops, Final Burn, Hypervision, MAME, N64, Pokemon, BAM, SG, Sony, PS1, Tecmo, Virtual Boy. There was also the main one they said was Ninja, the Ninja one, which I can't find, which might be somewhere different. So I'm just going to open up the Atari 2600, like so. I think that's how it works. And there we go. Select game from favorites, select game. So we can get the games. And there we go with the games. Now I'm noticing this is not working. You have to use the D-pad, so be aware. This is the 7800. Now this is classic as it can be. This was basically Atari's NES. Now the games looked like NES games, but by the time this had come out, it was too late really. Let's load up Commando here. Now this is a classic right here. Game configuration, configure controllers. No, I just want to play the game. PAL. There we go. Just press start. Configure controller. Controller 1. B. There we go. So as you can see, it's playing Atari. Right here. Right here. It's got to hope that the game loads up and I can play the game. Maybe you needed to configure the controls. I don't know. But yeah, it seems like I am playing it. I am playing some Atari 7800. Now I can use the I can't use the thing. You have to use the D-pad. But yeah, it's working. It is working. It's working. It's working. Now you can pause. Well, that reset the game. Now I believe you can go back to the menu. To go back to the main menu, you press LT, RT, start, and select. This is weird because the controller start and select here, whereas I keep thinking they're these ones, but they're not. They're over here. Now, if I go on to games, what comes up when I go into games? Tale of Vengeance, Baku, what? I don't know what these are. These are Doom. Ah, so these might be some like original Ford Racing 2. That's an Xbox game. You know what? Let's just open up Doom quickly now. No, nothing beats Doom really. Everyone loves Doom. Everyone's played Doom. Everyone's heard of Doom. As you can see, the configuration isn't full thing, but as you can see, it's the PC version of Doom. Did you see all that stuff come up? Ultimate Doom. All right. Now. Bom, 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 bom. I'm playing it. It's playing, but the screen configuration is not working, however. So you can't really see your health, and you can't really see your thing, which is kind of annoying. Again, that's simply remedied by the screen calibration. But again, maybe it's just this TV. But it's working, or maybe it's because I went onto a game. I'm just going to load up a couple more and just see what we can figure out. So back to the menu, and again, I just love that LED. Awesome. It looks like the LED's got red inside by the looks of it. I'm just going to go back into emulators. And as you can hear, sorry about the music, it's got like a music in the background. MAME M64 Premium Ninja Massive. Now this is the one that has loads of games. This is the one that you're going to use the most, I'm told. So this has got like NES, Sega, Super Nintendo, PS1. See, look, like here. Look, this is right there. What? Froze? Oh, okay, it froze for a minute there. Try and skip past that. I just want to play the game. There. Okay, so look, it's quite simple there. As you can see, we're going through, and here they are, they're loading up. I think this is an arcade. Yeah, this is an arcade machine, as you can see. Bad Dudes, Afterburner, 1941. Zombies Ain't My Neighbours. Well, it might not be. It's got quite a few on here. Ah, the X-Men game. Now this is what it's all about right here. Let's load that up quickly. Just want to try it out. I'm not going to play it. I just wanted to see how it works. So, a lot of games, guys. A lot of games on here. 100,000. It will take you a long bloody time to play them all. And am I going to profile these? Maybe, maybe not, because it might take a while. Again, there you go. Arcade machine. Just loading up. Again, you just got to wait, be patient, and hopefully it should load up. Yeah, the TV isn't perfect, so I might just have this one downstairs. But it works. I'm playing it. X-Men the arcade game. This is great, by the way. Great game. Beat 'em up. Awesome. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, spend some time with Dada.
So yeah, that's one thing.
Dada, you spend some time with Dada.
Go back to the main.
Watching, babe.
I don't know how I'm going back to the main menu. Go. Well, something just caused my fucking recording to stop. That's bullshit. Thank you very much. But yeah, like I said, you can, if you do find things. It's an Xbox. This might be the Xbox one. So it's empty. Let's go to SNESbox. This probably is the Xbox emulator, if it's called SNESbox. Or it might be SNES. SNES. How? Yeah, no, this is the SNES. So here's the SNES emulator. Select game. And there we go. We got all the NES games. Can't really go wrong with SNES. So that's that. Again, just load something up like Alien vs Predator. There we go. It's loading up. Or maybe it's because I didn't move the screen. I've got the screen menu over too much. I think that's probably why. I think I didn't move the menu back. Yeah, I did, yeah. That's why it's not come on fully. There we go. There's... That's a little bit better. But it's still not fully perfect, but it's a bit better. And this is Alien vs Predator. This is the Japanese version, but it's still actually solid beat 'em up, kind of a hidden gem here. And of course you're playing here as the Predator. Of course it's a bit different, but still, there we go. So I'm just going to go back to the menu. And my son thinks it's nice to have a sock in his mouth. Hey! You! What do you think you're doing? On a bit. Oh, bit too much. Loves drinking what daddy's drinking, don't you, boy? But yeah, it's certainly come over a little bit. Maybe if I move it over by one more, it should, in theory, be perfect. Okay. Maybe if I move it. Oh. That's a bit better. That's the best I'm gonna get it. That's the best I'm gonna get it for now. No! Oh, fucking almost jumped off the bed. Oh, you fucking scared the life out of me, boy. That was quick, that was. Sorry, I'm hoping I'm not going to get hit with no copyright because of this music. But I can't do nothing about that. But MS Dashboard, what's that? Oh, File Explorer. Settings. You can mess around with the, if you go into like applications here, BIOS checker, loaders, video mode, things like that. You can mess around with all that stuff if that's what you want to do. I'm not really going to mess around with things. I'm going to more format menu, settings, but like auto launch, storage, live update, video display. Never forgotten video display, format. See? But yeah, there's all your testing things and stuff like that. All that good stuff. But yeah. Anyway guys, so I'm going to end this video here now. It's going to have to be, I'm going to have to edit this part because it cut off. Which kind of sucks, but hey ho, never mind. Oh, there's skins, so this is how you can go through your different skins. We load things up. So look, you can get all the, whoa! Oh my god! Cover your eyes, boy. Hello. Had to cover my son's eyes. So yeah, you got all your different skins. That certainly is a nice one, actually. What else we got here? Ruby. Oh, that's sick. So you've got about 100 skins. It's just crazy, man. Alien 2, what's that? That is sick. That's awesome. I'm going to have a lot of fun going with all this stuff. Love that they did this. Love that they went thing. Very happy with the X emulation again. Thank you very much. Great product. Modfather, £179 altogether. Worth the money. Gonna enjoy it a lot. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and of course feel free to comment below, and of course say goodbye. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy the rest of the content we have on the channel. And I hope you guys have a good week and a good weekend, and have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.